Hello students, hope you all are safe and fine and performed very well in your exams. Now we are going to start our term 2. We will start with our chapter number 4, that is ratio, proportion and unitary method. Let us start. First is ratio. Let us understand this concept with the help of one example. Neha and Sneha have collected some stamps. Now, Neha is having 10 stamps and Sneha is having 15 stamps. How will you compare the number of stamps collected by Neha and Sneha? There are two ways of comparing. First, we can find the difference. Like Sneha has 5 stamps more than Neha. We have already compared this value by taking their difference, right? And the second method of comparing is by dividing these numbers. Sneha's collection 15, Neha's collection 10. If we divide these two, both are divisible by 5. We are getting 3 by 2 in the lowest form. That is, Sneha's collection is 3 by 2 times the Neha's collection. So, when we compare two quantities of same kind by division, then we say that a ratio is formed. This is pronounced as ratio. Make it sure. Ratio. Comparing two quantities by division is called ratio. Now, we use the symbol, this two dots I have written here, to denote ratio. The ratio form of 3 by 2 will be 3 ratio 2, and we used to say it 3 is to 2. That is, for this symbol we say 3 is to 2. Clear? Now comes the terms of ratio. In the ratio 3 is to 2, 3 and 2 are called the terms of the ratio. 3 is called first term and also known as antecedent, and 2, this is known as the second term, or what we say it, consequent. Antecedent, consequent. Generally we used to say first term or second term. Okay, now 3 by 2, this is called fractional form. And when we write in this form, this is called ratio form. Here is the first term and here is the second term. Clear? While solving the questions or problem sums related to ratio, we have to keep some points in mind. First, the two quantities compared should be expressed in the same unit. For example, ratio of 2 meter to 75 centimeter should be 200 centimeter to 75 centimeter. What I did here, I converted this meter into centimeter as my second value was in centimeter. That is, the comparison should be in the same units. Okay. Next, the names or units of two quantities should not be used in ratio. That means, if I am saying ratio of 3 meter to 2 meter, I should write 3 ratio 2. It should not be written as 3 meter ratio 2 meter. We should not write here any unit. Clear? Next, the two quantities compared should be of same kind. That means I have to find the ratio of rupees 20 and 5 apple. It is not possible because their units are not same. If here is rupees, then here also should be rupees. Two different quantities, two different things cannot be compared. Next, ratio should always be expressed in the simplest form. That means 17:51. This is in the ratio form but not in the simplest form. We can do the cancellation. Both are divisible by 17. So it should be written as 1:3. Okay. Next, the order of the terms in a ratio is important. For example, if I have to find the ratio of boys to girls, and that comes to ratio 3, and suppose now you are asked to find the ratio of girls to boys, then it should be 3:2. Girls are 3 here, so we should write here 3, and boys should be 2. We should change the order according to these values. Clear? Now these are the some basics about ratio. Now it's your homework to try to solve examples of worksheet 1 chapter 4. In my next video I will discuss worksheet 1. Thank you.